Yeah, Maurit, tell me what is constructor? Maurit, వినిపిస్తుందా మీకు? Can you hear me? Ajinkya T, what is constructor? Akhil Reddy.
Constructor is when we call any method, so automatically constructor will call out.
When we call method,
Yeah.
Wrong, sir. Akhil, sorry, Akhil Reddy.
Yes, sir. Sir, whenever we present define value for class memory variables, sir. It is same like a class name only, sir. It will not contain any return type. It will execute whenever we create objects.
What is the use of constructor? Why we need to create constructors? What is the use?
To assign default value for class memory variable.
Why are you getting one sentence every say 5 seconds, 10 seconds? So Prabhakar sir, tell me how many types of constructors we have? Prabhakar, how many types of constructors we have?
Sir, can I?
No, sir, I'm asking Prabhakar.
Yes,
Sir,
okay.
two types.
Tell me, sir, what are those? What are those, sir? I don't know.
I forgot, sir.
Hello, sir. You did assignments or not assignment yesterday?
Actually, I didn't.
చేయలేదు సార్ అసైన్మెంట్స్ నిన్న మీరు?
నేను చేయలేదు సార్, వేరే వాకింగ్ చేసి.
So you have to complete, sir. Otherwise, how you can understand to a topic, no?
Yes, sir, I'm finished today.
What do you call?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, sir, how many types of constructors we have?
There are two types of constructors. Without parameters and with parameters.
Okay. So what is encapsulation, Farid? Faru? Farid, Faru, what is the encapsulation? Rakesh, what is encapsulation? Huh? Uday Kiran Chandra, what is encapsulation? Rakesh, can you hear me? Inpisareda Niku?
Sir.
What is encapsulation? If you don't know answer, you have to say no, sir, I don't know, I forgot అని చెప్పాలి. If you know answer, you have to speak అన్నమాట. అంతేగాని మ్యూట్ లో ఉంటే ఎట్లా? ఎన్నిసార్లు చెప్పినా ఆల్రెడీ నేను? Everyone I'm saying. If you don't know answer, you have to say no answer, I don't know, sir. If you know answer, you have to unmute and speak. ఎన్నిసార్లు చెప్పినా మీకు అందరూ అట్లా అన్మ్యూట్ లో ఉంటే ఎట్లా? Okay, now you are not giving answer, fine. Tomorrow you will go a company in front of manager. What you will give answer? If you don't know, if you sit like this silently, they will think, okay, you have some deaf. మీరు చోటలు అనుకుంటారు అన్నప్పుడు చోటలా మీరు చోటలు అయితే కాదు కదా. ఎవ్రీవన్ ఎవరు ఏబుల్ టు హియర్ మీ క్లియర్లీ, రైట్? వినిపిస్తుందా వినిపించదు అందరికి?
వినిపిస్తుంది సార్.
మరి మాట్లాడకపోతే ఎట్లా సార్? నేను పేరు పెట్టి పిలుస్తున్నా కదా. ఐఎమ్ కాలింగ్ నేమ్. దట్ పర్సన్ నీడ్స్ టు అన్మ్యూట్ అండ్ నీడ్స్ టు స్పీక్. Otherwise, tomorrow if you go company, they are giving salary 50-60K if you put 3 years experience. They will give freely, sir. How they will give free? They will ask all the questions. They will give work. Okay. So you have to speak. Otherwise, difficult. I'm saying, na. Everyone needs to speak whenever I'm calling that person name.
Okay.
Otherwise, నాకు టైం వేస్టే కదా ఎందుకు నేను అడగాలి క్వశ్చన్స్ I need to tell only classes only. I don't have to take mock interview. I don't have to take like a documents, interview question videos. I am asking to give some presentations. These all things no one will do in the outside, sir. ఇవన్నీ ఎవరు చేయరు మార్కెట్ లో. మీరు ఏ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్కి వెళ్ళాలండి, if you go any institute, they will not do all these things because these are all waste of time for them. Yes or no? అర్థమవుతుంది చెప్పేది?
Yes, sir.
Instead of speaking like this 15 minutes and giving some presentations like 15 minutes, they will cover one more topic na in 30 minutes. అర్థమవుతుందా? And their syllabus also will finish as soon as possible. They will complete the batch as soon as possible. Here I'm starting batch, it will take time. Each module will take more than 1 month. And outside they will finish complete 3 modules in 2 months. So నేను ఇంత in-depth చెప్తున్నప్పుడు మీరు ఎంత in-depth గా నేర్చుకోవాలి. Otherwise for me no use అన్నట్టు. If you're not preparing properly, for me no use asking questions and all. So this is last time, sir, I'm saying everyone, whenever I'm calling your name, you need to speak.
Okay.
If you know answer, you don't know answer, anything is fine for me. Anything is fine for me, but you have to speak. That's important నాకు.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me, Anil Kumar, what is encapsulation?
Sir, in grouping class member and methods in a single class.
It's called what?
Encapsulation.
అంతే. You have to speak అంతే. So silent ఉంటే ఏం రాదు. మనం మాట్లాడితేనే పోతాం మొత్తం భయం మొత్తం.
Okay.
So Sayyad Jabin, tell me how we can, what is class instance, what is class object? Why we need to create object or class instance?
Sir, actually class instance and object both are same, sir.
Why we need to create object? Why we need to create instance?
To call methods.
Once you allocate memory for your object, then only you can assign data to the variables, or you can call the methods. Without
Yes,
object, we cannot call the variables, we cannot call the methods.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sure, madam. We'll discuss now encapsulation, abstraction. This is a very important topic, sir. Abstraction. So what is abstraction? Okay. So generally abstraction means, what is the meaning of abstraction is providing security. So providing security to your class members, methods, and interfaces. What is interface? You'll understand later. Interfaces and classes. Okay, sir. So abstraction is nothing but what, sir? Providing security to your class members, methods, and interfaces and classes. So please mute yourself. Now we don't need to speak. When I'm calling name, then don't unmute. Mahesh. So what is security? Why we need to provide security to the class members and methods? Okay, sir. So for example, we'll take one example. If you go to any bank, right, sir? Generally, if you want to take a loan for your gold, what they will do is they will give some keys, and they will take your gold and they will put into their place, right, sir? So what will happen is, I am customer, and Bhagasri also customer, and Anil Kumar also customers. If we 3 people are going to the bank, if 3 people are applying gold loan, so they will not give same keys for 3 persons. For me, right, sir? 3 people don't have same key. Yes or no? If 3 people have same key, So what I can do, I can go inside and I will take all these other people gold also. Right? So that's where what they will do, sir. Everyone have their own individual key, different key. Right? So that's where we are providing security for our gold there. Similarly, if you take a customer, sir, okay, ATM card or anything. So there are 4 types of classes, access modifiers here. You can call abstraction, you can call it access modifiers. So similarly, how you are providing security for your gold, how you can provide it for your security for your class, variables, methods, and all. So we have some access modifiers. There are 4 types of access modifiers, sir. One is a private, other one is a protected, other one is public, other one is global. So we can use these modifiers for all these things. So remember one thing, in Salesforce, for Apex classes, which modifiers we can use, sir?
Global and
Public and global.
So always we'll go for public and global. So why we have to use always public for global is, so generally we want to call one class another class, other places we have to call. So generally global means what, sir? If you are doing integration between the one system to other systems, like for example, Salesforce to SAP, you want to do some integration. So if you want to pass data to SAP or SAP is passing data you want to receive, so that time in Salesforce system also you should have a class and methods, everything should be global. In SAP system also, that class and methods, everything should be is the global. Then only we can contract with the 2 different systems. Following? Understand everyone, sir, what I'm saying? If you want to connect to 2 different applications, okay, then we should use a global. Simple ga cheppalante, in the integrations we can use a global classes and variables and methods. Understand everyone? Integration ante any idea what is an integration? What is integration? Anyone knows? So integration is nothing but tell me, madam.
Connecting Salesforce to another another system.
Salesforce to other system is the example SAP. Similarly, if you want to connect SAP to Salesforce also, we have to declare a class, variables, and everything with the global keyword. Understand, madam?
Yes.
Everyone is following? So when will use public keyword, sir? If you want to use your Apex classes, all Apex classes in another Apex classes, everywhere you want to use in the Salesforce only, not outside the Salesforce. Inside a Salesforce argo only. If you want to call one class in another class, one class in other triggers, we should use a public keyword. So that's where, so always we'll use what's a public and global. Okay. So public means inside Salesforce argo. Okay, I'll give one simple example. Private means inside Apex class. Okay. Only in that Apex class only you can use that variables. Okay. Protected means inside Apex class and it's the child classes also. Okay, if you declare any variables or methods in the with the protected keyword, so where we can use that variables and methods, same class we can use, or it's a child classes. What is child class? You can understand going forward. Just remember this point and the point remember. Okay. Then public means inside Salesforce org. Me org ekkadaina call chesukochu. One class, another class, any class, even though there is no relationship, you can call variables and you can call them methods. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Global means one org to
Another arc.
another org. If you want to do integrations, that time what you can use, sir? You can use a global class and variables and methods. All should be global. Then only both systems can interact. Understands it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
For example, we can create one simple class. I'm saying class name equal to customer 1. Okay. What is the class name, sir? Customer 1. Okay. Class name should be public only. So here I can create some variables. Okay. So for example, I can create a name, customer name, right? What is the data type I need to take, sir? Customer name.
String.
Tell me complete syntax. How we can declare variables?
Public string.
String.
Customer. Right, madam. What else will be other properties? Game the customer properties. For example, I'm a bank customer only. What are the things will be there? Customer name.
Account.
Number.
Account type, correct, sir?
Integer account.
String account type, like a saving or current account.
Account number.
Public long. Okay, account number. Public pin, ATM pin, what you can take, madam? Integer. Area. Yeah. Okay. So for example, what is the access modifier I'm using for all these things, sir?
Public.
Public. So can we access all these variables in other class?
Yes, we can access.
Yes, we can access. Okay. So just I can create one method here. Public void deposit. Okay. So in the deposit method, I'll pass some amount. Okay, here also I can declare some amount. Why it is showing red mark here?
Integer spelling is wrong.
Spelling is wrong. Spelling is wrong. Integer.
Yeah, spelling is wrong.
Here also it will give. Here decimal I'll take a decimal or double. Generally, if you want to store amount, what you can take, sir? Decimal or double. For example, I will give account balance. Understand, sir? So I want to give some default balance. Default fixed amount I want to give. Where you can give default balance?
Constructor.
How you can create constructor?
Public customer one. Braces.
How you can give default balance?
Account
Account
ACC balance. Value.
10,000. Example. Default how much is there, madam? Existing balance? 10,000 is there. So ATM pin also I want to give. For example, 111122. Just for understanding first. So customer is depositing some amount. So I'll pass one parameter here. This is also decimal. Okay. Deposit amount. So once you deposit amount, what is the existing balance we have, madam?
10,000.
I want to make it again total balance. How we can make complete combine both balance?
Account balance is this.
So currently, okay, current balance is this is the account balance equals to account balance plus
The amount.
deposit amount. So what will happen? Already existing balance is 10,000 is there plus new balance. Again, both will come under where, sir? Your account balance only again, total balance. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Dot debug and give account balance and only after deposit amount. Okay, sir.
Should we use that decimal deposit amount in braces or in front of account balance? Like
Which one, sir?
in void deposit braces, we wrote decimal deposit amount, na, sir. Can we write it in front of account balance? Like
Here?
No, sir. Below.
No, you cannot, sir. I need to pass, right? I need to add some data, right? If you go to the ATM machine, you need to pass. You need to put that amount, right?
Like I'm asking inside of after opening a parenthesis.
No, sir. You cannot put. You cannot give.
Okay.
See, for example, మీరు ATM కి వెళ్తున్నారు, sir. ATM card పెట్టాలి కదా? ATM card పెట్టి you have to give PIN number. Then only it will ask deposit amount. అప్పుడు మళ్ళీ మనం cash పెట్టాలి. Then only it will take inside. Yes, sir. No.
Yes, sir.
So if you go to the deposit mission, it will ask first to put your ATM card. You have to enter PIN number. Then what they will do, sir? Yeah, how much you want to put, it will ask the question. 10,000. Okay. Then you have to pass that amount 10,000. You have to put in the deposit mission. Inside mission, you cannot put directly. First, you have to pass the. You have to put into the mission, not inside directly.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is customer one, sir. I'll create one more class. So bank example. Okay, bank class I'll go. Okay. So just I'll create dummy method here, public void bank transaction. Okay. So in this method, I want to call my class. How we can call this class in this bank class, madam?
Create an object, class object.
Class name.
Syntax, tell me.
Class name.
Class name.
Customer.
Customer one.
Object name.
New
New
customer
customer.
one parenthesis semicolon.
So now, so all are public only. So all public variables can be accessed in other class.
Yes.
Yes.
Constructor also public. Can we access this constructor also outside?
Yes.
Yes.
Method also public. Can we access this one outside?
Yes.
Yes. You will not get any problem. You will get everything. Okay. Instead of public, I'll put a private for ATM pin. Which keyword I'm using, sir? Private for which one?
Balance and ATM pin.
Account.
Now tell me how we can call this variable, customer name. How we can call? Object name dot variable name. Customer name equals to, for example, Anil Kumar. Okay. So account type. Account type, sir. Customer one dot account type. Account type is which data type here? I can give a savings account. CU one dot. What else we have, sir? ATM pin. If I'll give ATM pin, sorry, already ATM default value there is there, right? Just try to access here. What will happen with? I'll give some new pin number here.
This string, sir.
Oh, sorry. It is a number, right? Integer. So now you can see different message. For these two variables, you are not getting error message. For this, you are getting error message. What is the error message you are getting, madam? Different. What's the difference between these two variables and this variable?
This private. ATM pin is private.
Private can access within the class only, not outside of class.
What is the error message you will get, madam? If you try to call,
Variable is not visible.
variable is not visible. So private variables, not only variables, even if I try to call private methods. What's the method name here, madam? Private, I'll give instead of public, I'll give a private method. So tell me how we can call this method now.
Object name dot method name open braces. Like braces.
Okay, default amount, right, sir? So I'll give some decimal amount right here. Yes. Decimal 556.5 example. Can we call now like this method?
No.
Private.
It is saved now, madam. Save in the camera. Those shits, right? Because why it is saved is we have to, after changing private, I need to save first this class. Understand, madam?
Yes.
So if you see star mark means this class is not saved. Okay. That's why that class is saved. Now if we just give some space, if we try to save now it will throw the error message. Is there a message, madam?
That is not visible.
Not visible. So private variables or private methods, anything They cannot access outside the class. If you want to use your method inside a class, you can use it, madam. Inside, if you want to call this method, deploy method here, you can call it. No problem. I will call this method here. So just deploy method I will call here. So what is the default amount is there here? 10,000 is there. For example, I will pass here some other amount, $500, 0.00. So now instead of this, I'll remove this line. So private variables, private methods, you can call inside your class only. Understand, sir? See now, ATMP you are able to call here in the constructor. Deploy amount also you can call here. Why? This is also private, this is also private. No problem. You can call your private members and methods inside a class, wherever you want to call, you can call it. Either in constructor or another method you can create here. In that method also you can call it. Understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So now if I execute this code, you can get the result in the normal anonymous window. Okay. You don't want all these things, no? Just I'm saying. So that is called private keyword. Okay, madam. Again, I'll make it this was public. So instead of private, I'll make it protected here. So protected means what, madam?
You can use it in same class and its child class.
So now, customer one is a different class. Bank class is different. There is no relationship between these two classes. Any relationship is there between these two classes now?
No.
No relationship. How we can make it relationship between the two classes? So generally there is a one class called, one keyword called extends. And we have to call this class here. So now what is the meaning of this one, sir? Customer is a parent class. Bank class is nothing but what? Child class. So what is extends keyword? You will discuss in the polymorphism inheritance. Okay. So just time being understand this one, extends keyword. Extends customer one means what, sir? This is a parent class. This class variables and methods we can use in which class?
Bank class.
Bank class. So if you want to use extends keyword, first we have to make it a class also. Class should have a virtual keyword. Here we have to use a class should have a virtual keyword. Then only we can extend it. Okay, virtual keyword we have to use. If you want to extend any class in a child class, which keyword we have to use? Child class, parent class? Virtual keyword. Okay. So now you can see. Now tell me, protected variables where we can use, sir? Same class we can use it, or?
Child class.
So now bank class is child class or not?
Child class.
Yes, sir.
Now can you call account balance or not? Account balance can we call or not?
Yes, we
We
can
can
call.
go.
Yes.
Account balance, just for example, I can give. Sir, I'm getting too much background, sir. Sir, please mute yourself. So if you are not speaking, please mute yourself. And the background is make a band of the class. Sorry, in picture. Okay. So account balance I'm giving. So any errors are there now? If I'm clicking save, any errors is coming now?
No.
Which for account balance, which keyword we are using here?
Protected.
Can we access protected variables in same class and child classes?
Yes.
Same. Not only variables and methods also you can use it in a same class or it's a child class. Try to access this private keyword now. What will happen again?
Error. Error will come.
Error will come. Let's see, we'll get error message or not. Click save. Yes. Right?
Yes.
So private always only inside a class. Protected, same class, or it's a child class. Understand, sir?
Yes.
Public, no
Public we can
restriction.
call.
You can call anywhere. You can call, even though there is no relationship, can we call? Yes,
Yes.
or no? Even though there is no relationship, you can call a Public variables. I'll
Yes.
remove this virtual keyword now. So I have removed virtual keyword, and I'll remove this keyword also because there is no relationship, right?
Yes.
So for public, you can call, sir, no problem. Any variable, any method you can call in the other places. See, for example, if I want to call the variables, all variables you can call, but I don't want all the variables. I want to call customer name, type, account number. Customer name, type, account number. Account number long, right? So long means I can give long number, 258 something, larger number. For a long numbers, we have to use a L with ending. What is the letter you have to use, sir?
L.
Capital L or small L?
Small L you can use, no problem. So if you use L, that is nothing but a long data type. Understand?
Yes.
So now I will call this method. How we can call this method? Deposit method.
CU1 dot deposit.
CU1 dot
Deposit.
deposit method. What is the expecting parameter? This is
Integer value.
integer common decimal. So deposit variable is expecting decimal value. Okay, and one more thing, don't confuse, madam. Whenever you are calling variables or methods, if you click a dot, it is showing C. Data type also it is showing here. If you call the ATM pin, which data type you have to pass?
Integer.
Yeah.
So don't confuse. Here only you can check easily which data type you have to pass for methods or for variables, which data you want to assign. For method, you can see the parenthesis. For variables, directly it is showing which data type you want to pass. Understand?
Yes.
I'll use now 500.00. I'm calling this method. Okay. So now I'm printing anywhere total balance now. Okay. How can I do this bank class now?
We have to create object in anonymous window. Bank class B1 equals to new bank
No
class.
blank class.
Semicolon.
What's the method name, madam?
B1 bank transaction.
So here you will not get suggestions, madam. Economic suggestions raw in anonymous window. But if you are calling one class in other classes, you will get suggestions here. ఇక్కడ suggestions వస్తున్నాయి మీకు. Yes. Which in this class, ఈ class లో ఏ variables and which methods are there, everything you are getting, right? But in anonymous window, you will not get. You have to remember the method name, copy and paste. Understand?
Yes.
So execute this code. Now you can say total balance is how much, sir? 15,000. Sorry, 105. I am passing how much? 500 here. So our existing balance is how much? 10,000. So total is 10,000 plus 500. Again, that total balance is again adding to the same variable. Understand, sir?
Yes.
So generally, remaining keyword is which one? Global. So global we can use generally for integrations. Okay, that is we can use it like this. So this is all about a access modifier. So the main purpose of access modifiers is providing security to your class members, methods, and classes and interfaces and constructors. Understand, everyone?
Sir,
that
one
is
small doubt, sir.
certain.
So if we give the private to the class name beside of class name, so what will happen?
You cannot
It
give, sir.
will-
That's why I'm saying always class should be public or global. If you give private, we'll see what will happen. It will not accept first of all.
Okay, that's not the system of coding, right?
Yes, sir. Salesforce always will recommend use a public and a global. Can you share a message
Sir,
now?
the same thing in the constructor as well.
Constructor, you can give any keywords, sir. Private also you can give.
Okay.
Class level only, you should use a public and global.
Okay.
Understand, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So this is called access modifiers and providing security to your members and methods. Which data you want to give? Which variables you want to expose or methods? You can expose to other classes. If you don't want, you can use the keywords called private and protected. Understand?
Yes, sir.
That is called nothing but abstraction, sir. So then what else we have, sir?
Polymorphism.
Polymorphism. So what is polymorphism, madam?
One thing contains, I think, many type of methods.
One thing contains in many forms. Okay, ఒకటే ఉంటది different shape లో ఉంటుంది సార్. For example, shape అంటే ఏంటి సార్? ఒకటే shape. But triangle also one shape, square also one shape, rhombus also. All are different. What we can call end of the day shape అంటాము. But different types అన్నట్టు. Yes or no?
Yes.
ఇంకా ఏమైనా బెటర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అంటే ఇవ్వచ్చు సార్. అట్లా ఒకటే ఉండి మల్టిపుల్ ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. different ఉంటుంది. One thing contains in many forms. మనం కూడా అలాగే ఉంటాం సార్, మనుషులు కూడా. మార్నింగ్ ఇన్ డిఫరెంట్ మూడ్, ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ అంటే లైక్ దిస్, వీకెండ్స్ అండ్ వీక్ డేస్. ఓకే, సో వన్ థింగ్ కంటెంట్స్ ఇన్ మెనీ ఫార్మ్స్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ వాట్స్ polymorphism. Okay, so in polymorphism Java there are two types, sir. One is method overloading and
Method
other one is
Overriding.
overriding. Okay, sir. Okay, so what is method overloading? So method overloading means in a single class, in the same class, if we have same
Method
name with
different parameters.
different parameters is called
Method overloading.
Method overloading. That is called method overloading. Okay. For example, I'll create one class. Class name equal to shape only. Okay, sir. So I have a different parameters I have some. For example, I want to calculate first public void like a triangle area. What is the area, sir? Triangle area. So I create one variable also here. The public decimal area. This is a variable name. Default value I'm not giving anything. Just declare one variable area. So for this area, what is the triangle area formula, sir?
Base into height.
Half base into height, b into h. Okay.
Half base into height.
Okay. Anything,
Half
sir?
base into height.
Okay. So for example, here we have to pass two parameters, right? Again, decimal, base, comma, decimal, height, width, ఏదో ఒకటి. height. This is triangle area. Understand, sir? Triangle area formula, sir. మనకు 2 parameters కావాలి. So that again I'm calculating here. Example, base into height. Base into height. So this value I'm storing in where, sir? Class variable. What is the class variable here?
Yeah.
Standard debug area. This is which area, madam?
Triangle area.
Triangle area. Yeah. So missing colon anta sir ekkada public void test triangle area decimal
Decimal spelling.
Height in front of it.
spelling mistake. Okay. Okay. So this is triangle area. I want to call create a square area, sir. Square area formula enti?
Base into height.
Height inside.
I think 4 here, right, madam? For square means 4 sides will be same, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Base perimeter, sir. X square, like side square.
Okay. For example, here I can give decimal, length and everything will be same here. Okay. Okay. Example, these 2 methods you can take. What is the method name, sir, here?
Length.
Area.
Area, right? Both method names having same name. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, but this is which area, sir? This is
Square.
square area. This is triangle area formula. So for this, I will give a length and length. A example I'm giving. Okay. For whatever maybe we can create, sir, you can use that formula. I'm not remember all those exactly. So variable does not exist. Okay, everything is gone now. So if you want to take normal, again, length 2 plus width 2 plus height, another area, another triangle. If you want to take example, 3 parameters you want to pass, calculate. Length, height, width. Base, height, and comma width. So this is also one type of this is the name, sir. Mood bhujalu samanam unte danni equal
Void.
ఇవన్నీ గుర్తు రావట్లేదు ఇప్పుడు ఏరియాస్ ఫార్ములాస్. Just for understanding purpose, we can just use a multiple parameters ante. Okay. So this is equal or equal triangle area. This is more different ఉన్నప్పుడు, different area, different height, different width ఉన్నప్పుడు. Okay. So now if you observe, sir, here 3 methods. What is the method and 3 methods names? Area. This method have how many parameters?
1.
Parameter.
This method?
2.
This method?
3 parameters.
Okay. Now, if I'll create object for this class, shape s1 equal to new shape.
New shape.
So I want to call area method now. So s1 dot area. So here I'll pass 2 parameters now. Example 50.0, 20.0. Tell me which method will execute now?
Equal triangle area.
Equal triangle.
Yes, why?
2 different variables.
So this method only having 2 parameters. Correct, sir? Remaining method, first method having 1 parameter. This is having 3 parameters. So this method will override which methods? This and this.
First and third.
This is called what, sir? Method overloading. Now if you execute this code, you can see this output only. Line number 12 output only will get execute annotate. Line number 12, you are getting debug log 1000. Understand, sir?
Yes.
So this is called method overloading. If you pass one more parameter here, then which method will execute now?
Third
Third
one.
Method.
So this method will override these two methods. Now you will get the answer equals to 10,000. Right? Line number 17. Right, sir?
Yes.
What if we have two methods with the same number of variables?
It will throw the error message.
Okay, so we should change the method name then.
Definitely. If I'll give same method name with the same parameters, it will duplicate. It will show the error message like a duplicate method.
So we can change the parameter like integer and decimal. It will accept maybe.
It will accept different parameter. It will accept. Method name is same and parameter name is same. Then it will throw the error message. If I instead of decimal, it will take integer. We'll see what will happen. It will not throw any error message because now parameter is different.
Okay, sir. We can either change data type or variable name also.
Method name.
method name or
Variable name is the same. If you use a variable name also same, different also, it will throw error message, sir. Because anyway data type we have to change or method name we have to change.
Okay, sir.
So because if you change the variable name, anyway that is also decimal, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Okay. So this is called method overloading. So in a single class, if you have same method name with a different parameter, okay, then what will happen, sir? That is called method overloading. Understanding, everyone?
Yes.
Then what is method overriding? So method overloading in the same class, one class only. Okay. When it comes to method overriding, it is depending on two classes. Okay. So method overriding means what, sir? We have a parent and child classes have a same method name with the same parameters. Then child class method will override parent class method. Understand, sir? Method overloading is in a single class. Method overriding is in where, sir? Two classes. In this case, we have two classes. One is parent class, and the other one is what, sir? Child class.
Child class.
So parent class have one method. Child class also have same method name with the same parameters. Then if I will call method name child class by using child class, if I call the method name, what will happen? It will override the parent class method name. Okay, first of all, we'll create some parent class and child classes so you can understand clearly. After this class, I can give class name equal to child class. I'll give it create first to parent class. Okay, sir. Parent class. So public class, parent class. So here I can create some variables. For example, public string parent name. Simple one variable. I'll take that's it. Okay. And I'll create one method, public void parent property. And the method name, sir? Property. So here, for example, parent property system.debug. So parent he have 3 crores. Example. And 3 crores in the property. Okay, recursive. Similarly, I'll create one child class. Child CLS. So now tell me, if I want to use this parent property in a child class, how we can use this parent class variables and methods in child class?
Extend keyword.
Yes, we'll use a extends keyword. Extends. Which class you want to extend?
Parent.
Class.
Parent class. Okay. So now automatically what will happen? This child can use this parent variables and methods. Understand, sir? We have to keep. If you want to extend, which keyword we have to use? Virtual keyword we have to use in the parent class. Understand, sir? This is a child. Just 1 minute, sir. I'll come. Okay, sir. So we can extend the parent class in the child class. Okay. So child class also have some variables. Example, public string, public string, child name, and public void child property. Okay. System.debug. So child have a 2 rows. Okay, sir. Now tell me, normal how we can access now parent properties or parent methods? Normal how we can access these variables and these methods? If you want to access variables and methods in the outside, what you have to do? Child 1 equals to new
Child class.
How we can call these variables?
With the object name.
Object name.
Child 1 dot
Variable.
name. For example, child name equals to Ram Charan. Okay. So here I will print a name also. Name. The name, madam? This name.
Yeah.
Now I'll call this child property method. How we can call the method, sir?
Child1 dot child property.
Property.
So now what we are doing? We are calling child properties child methods only. Correct? We are not calling any parent class now. Just click execute anything. So Ram Charan property is how much, sir? 2 crores. So because now we are using parent extends parent class by using same object only. No need to create again separate object for parent class. By using same object only, you can call the which properties now again?
Parent property.
Parent property. So in the parent class, what are the properties we have, madam?
Child1 dot pname.
Child1 dot pname. What is the name we can give, madam?
Chiranjeev.
Chiranjeev. Okay, madam. How we can call parent method now?
Child1 dot
Parent
Child one dot parent property.
Parent property. That's it. So generally what we can call this thing is inheritance. What we can call this thing? Inheritance. What is the meaning of inheritance? if you want to access parent properties in the child class, then we have to use extends keyword. By using extends keyword, what we can do, sir? We can call all parent properties and methods in the child class. That is called what? Then inheritance center.
Inheritance.
Parent name. Now you can, if you execute this code, you will get a parent property and child property both. Yes or no?
Yes.
Chiranjeevi, we have 3 codes. This is in parent class. This is what in the child class. We can access data. So this is called what, madam? Inheritance. So what is the meaning of inheritance, sir?
Accessing
Both
parent data
Access
child.
parent
data class.
properties and methods in child class. We can use which keyword?
Extends.
Extends.
Okay. That is called what, sir? Inheritance. Then what is method overloading? You know, you understood inheritance, you understood polymorphism, method overloading. Then what is method overriding? Okay. So in the inheritance concept, okay, generally what you can do, you can access all the parent properties and the methods in the child class. That's clear. Now, example, I'm saying this method name is property. What is the method name, madam? Property. Here also method name is what, sir?
Property.
Property. Both are having same method name now?
Yes.
Yes.
Both are having same parameters? I mean 0 parameters. Ante kada?
Yes.
So what is error message showing here? Non-virtual, non-abstract method cannot be overridden. So first, if you want to override this method in the child class, which keyword you have to use, sir, here? Virtual keyword again you have to use here. Which keyword? Virtual keyword.
Virtual or extend.
Sorry, here not here, sir. In the parent class, you have to use virtual keyword. Okay. In the parent class, you have to give a similarly how we are extending class, right? Similarly, you have to use virtual keyword here. Now, in the child class, we have to use a keyword called override. Which keyword? Override. Then only that parent method will override by which method? Child. So to override parent method and child method, what you have to do, sir? Parent method have a virtual keyword. Child method, if you want to override which keyword you have to use? Override keyword. Override. It is same still. So this is called method overriding. Now if I will call the method property method, which method will call now?
Child.
2 crores or 3 crores?
2 crores.
2 crores will call. Why? Because child class also have a same method name, same parameter. Parent class also have same method name and same parameter. In this case, if method name is same and parameters are same, child method will override a parent method. Understand everyone? In case of method name is different, no problem, sir. In the different names, method names are different. You can call directly parent methods and parent variables. If both are same, then only child will override a which one? Parent methods and classes. Variables. Say both. So it was then. So copy, refresh the page. Now it will go to everyone. Control O, classes, parent class, Control O, child class. Yeah. So now if we call create object, if we call property method, we'll see which method we'll call now. Child class, child one equals to just I'll call child1 dot method name. We can see which property will execute now. Parent property will come or child property will come. Which one will come, sir? Child property 2 cross will come. This will override a parent method. This concept is called what, sir?
Overriding.
Method overriding. So andukane, so because of that reason, so method overriding also one type of polymorphism. Sorry, one type of inheritance. So method overriding is nothing but one type of inheritance. Why? We are accessing again both like a parent class and child class properties by using distance key. Correct? Not complete inheritance, one type of inheritance. Everybody understands that what is inheritance, polymorphism, overriding, overloading? So do all these assignments. So you have to create a abstract access modifiers. All access modifiers you need to call in other class with the private protected keyword and all in it, and show me that error message. I need to get the error message. What's that? Polymorphism, method overloading and method overriding, both you have to do. And inheritance, first create inheritance, then do method overriding. It will be easy. Understand, sir? Do all these 3 assignments. Okay. So this is all about basic oops, sir. Oops. If you know this thing, you can write you can code how you can call the variables, how you can call the methods. This is very important. If you know this thing, you know coding also. Coding okay. So now real topic will come now onwards. So we'll discuss data types and all those things going forward now. So now we'll start with the data types. Any presentations are there, sir? Any presentations you are do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, which topic?
Custom address principle.
Sure, sir. Then I'll stop recording. Tomorrow we'll discuss data types and that. You can share your screen and then explain.